Good evening to you, and we are coming to you live from TBN Studios, where we are that produces the Mancave. And today's discussion on the Mancave will be navigating love, lust, and legacy in the unforgiving realm of the Mancave. It says love, lust, and legacy, right? As you know, any discussion that we have is unedited. It is expected the people who are present in this room, within the confines of this room,
Full random topic.
act in a certain manner that is conducive and related to the Guyanese critic style. Right? So it is open, it's being truthful, it's being factual, and if I see it is not that way, I interject and suggest otherwise. But it's an open discussion. Today we have Bart, who has been here before.
Yeah, we all get to speak freely.
Bart, welcome.
Yeah,
and as you guys know, Sian, and Sian is also broadcasting from his TikTok page, where a lot of his fans are. And these discussions,
A lot of beautiful women are.
Well, we know. We just here.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
goodness.
We just here. And this is one of the discussions we have to have a day as to what is beauty. Yes, sir. You can't anger you here to fucking hear and pass as beautiful, right?
Yeah.
This is the first thing.
Yeah.
What is beauty? This is the next thing we got to talk about. And Sian is behave some ravenous sometimes. If you're going out as a friend, you got friend you left your daddy. They think you would fuck your dad if you left your daddy.
The thing I breathe too.
You understand? So the man is behave ravenous. But Sian is young and he's going through his phases in life.
Young, you're about 6 years big from me, right?
Anybody that touches mid-30s,
Young.
young. You understand? You gotta touch, here I tell you, when you reach 40, like the things I see you do something irk me, the reason is only because we're friends. I don't necessarily talk about it because people don't know that is what friendship is about.
Thank God.
It's about leaving certain things be. You understand? Overriding certain things because of the uniqueness of the relationship.
Correct.
But I don't dare upon certain content, but I don't know though. Nothing don't know. Because I would get after he something or I would listen to he talking something. This is how I tune out. I say nothing.
Right.
I'm not interacting in the conversation. Like, for instance, and this falls right into love and lust. And let me get straight into it.
There we go.
So me, he in the gym, and I'm watching at a woman intensely.
Proper looking girl.
He watch wrong, see the girl, and say, I suspect this you kind of thing.
Oh,
I say yes.
So, but I saw.
That is the kind of woman
Guys give you away.
that I'm attracted to.
right.
So we there. I up on the machine thing. We move it.
No, but here's the
Y'all
thing.
come.
We there in the gym where all the time got 20, 30 girls.
Fine.
So here's it. I see this one here. I should stand out based on just the way he looked at her. He looked at her differently from the way we look at everybody else.
Right.
So thus very immediately I jump and I ask you the question. You understand?
No,
Fair enough.
So I'm looking at this woman. That is the kind of woman I would be attracted to. Right? Simple, classy, and it's difficult to see classy in a fucking gym suit. And you see classy,
It's difficult to see classy generally, but
right? Well, if a woman
Are we watching how she
If a
carries
woman is in a
herself?
certain environment, how she carries herself.
Right.
But in a gym, it's a hefty
it's
thing,
hard.
right? But when a woman moves, it's suave in a gym, and so watch it though.
Well, here's what. You see some girls looking at themselves. Every mirror they pass, they're looking at themselves. Angling and cocking out themselves and so. But this girl just moving.
just
regular,
going
you know?
along.
So the girl come now and they're behind me. Here we say, I can find a way to get you for talking.
But right away, I did go put in a tattoos. I said, we did next to she and I just look at she and said, good afternoon. She looked back and just said, good afternoon.
Right?
Right away.
So he programming something. I say, yo, no. That is the kind of woman I would be interested in. That is the kind of woman I admire. You understand? I ain't interested in she. I look at body type, but you understand? I don't be like a fucking dog, everything I say one fuck. I'm watching a woman and watching true shit.
No, but
Or I'm watching a woman and watching something specific for her. Looking at the nose structure and thinking, does she have European ancestry? Yes, and looking at her hair, looking at how she carries herself, why she carries herself. Because it's me.
You think, yeah.
My thing is the constant study of human beings. So I'm watching a woman and watch true shit. And that affects even my relationship. Because one time I would be intense, but, alright, one of the advantages that I have, and I think makes me a principled man, is if I watch something, like a man want to experience a woman, every fucking one say, I fucked this one, I had an Amerindian one, I had an Indian one, I had a black one. Now when I watch, because of the experiences I had in the past, I can watch and say, I can only imagine the experience would be like this. And that is satisfactory for me. I don't go into studying.
It doesn't necessarily. You're not going with the intention that you're watching and you're going to follow up based on what you're seeing. Sometimes you just want to look and admire.
No, remember, this is me partner. If I see me partner watching a girl differently from the way you watch other women, and you say, hey, I see the interest, I will be as a friend that I am. Try for bringing a conversation and bring it in.
You misunderstood.
No, when he made it clear and say, here's what, I just got interested in watching, I admire all the
right, sometimes
I back off right away. Me go back to the girl, me tell
but do you know that sometimes that is all you want to do?
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes you don't want to necessarily engage or begin, any form of conversation or engagement. Sometimes you of your own as a man, you're just
you admire
what you see. You admire what you see.
I am unique, I must say.
We all are.
I am unique to this. Well, uniqueness is to every individual, but I am unique to the stage that it's considered eccentric. Yes, I fucked up. I ain't going after nothing.
But at least you admit it. That's good.
Rejection doesn't work well for me. Yes, if I talk to a woman and she act in a certain manner, I don't like persistence. Does not mean it.
Cut.
Yes, because I know me you feel, me you thinking. I know I 91%. Yes, sir. I 0.001% of the men. So me a fucking tell you whatever game you playing, wherever you depend, yes, sir.
No, I was making a statement earlier just today. I was telling women, a good man of war in the sitting room waiting for a woman, like woman asking if you're single. Which good man sit down waiting for be single all the time? No man is single, no man or woman don't single. You're vibing with somebody till you find somebody else.
Not necessarily. You don't put your shit on anybody.
Not necessarily.
You're a fuck boy. You're a fuck boy.
I was once a fuck boy.
You can't classify yourself.
Hold on. When did the change?
Yeah, the change the other day.
When?
I want to go.
No man, you classify. You gotta hold it up for 5-6 years.
I don't hold it up as a start. Day one, remember, day one is better than one day,
You can't, here you gotta do.
Day one is better than one day.
You got to talk your story.
You
can't project your thing like nobody holding it up.
Correct.
There are people here, many women, because I know Bano will go and pick fierce cunt. Bano will go and pay money and get a blue job.
Me taking fear for nothing.
That's the first thing.
So you never pick a fear?
Huh? When I was younger, yeah. I one night slept with 3 girls and 3 more at one night. Right in Red Dragon. That happened to me the very first night I went to a trip.
You know the place open back, we gotta go there.
Yeah.
We gotta take her back in there. Let me go after we done it. No, today's on.
Today's on Tuesday.
What's called a little tour. They can say we come open the bar. No, it's Friday, Saturday. No, but not any fucking night is thinking back. Let me go, let me pass through. Let me be in a strip club.
Alright. We're gonna carry that memory road again. 3 more.
No, they change up inside now.
No, the first time, I think I tell you the story. The first time I stripped was in Red Dragon.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard a story
I'm the first
about a man was sex a girl up on the stage at Red Dragon.
Yeah, I'm the first person to strip and sex the girl naked in Red Dragon.
I hear about the story too, but
that's what the whole alto.
I hear the stories. I know it's true. I ain't
even know for digest the information.
There's a red man. I used to go Red Dragon off. And right here at night, they had the people them talk and say, hey, They are nights out
Yeah, but the thing is happening.
they just sex some girl. I never
Yeah,
know.
but you know the thing is what? They had a freebie night where the girls come around and try to forget everybody. Then get up, you get the thing. Right? So I had a partner, a big man friend, and the man said bye. Because me whole life for kinky and freaky, right? So the man said bye if they got anybody could do this thing, gonna be you, right? So when the girl going wrong,
Right.
by the time she reach me, sit down on the chair, I done naked and hard. She not do nothing to me, I
You
naked
ready,
and hard.
you ready.
So I just fling she up, you understand, and start, tear it up. Right there, put it, the thing, because it's like a little cat to act.
The man talk about me, right?
Man, you're in your own category, buddy.
No,
Listen.
why is talk about you?
Huh?
Sian, you're in your own category.
Look,
Just
I would never do about her.
No, but
You never
listen,
do what?
I have never denied my past.
You see, repeat it again.
I have never denied my past.
But Sian, have you ever
Look,
acknowledged?
this morning,
Yeah, me too.
acknowledge what?
Have you ever acknowledged any of your past behaviors or acts or
Transgressions.
transgressions
Transgressions.
that may have led to where you are today? Led to who you- Do you?
Yeah.
I
You
don't
sure?
think so. I don't
Let's
think
put
so.
another episode.
No, but hear what now.
Man.
Sian doesn't. I think, and this relates. This comes out in the gym and everywhere else. I don't think Sian psychological programming allows him to really accept. And I tell you, I said, partner, nothing is wrong with lying. Where lying becomes dangerous is when you lie to your fucking self. Right? So everybody is do. So we're in the gyms. We got upper days, we got leg days.
Days, correct.
Right? Now, because of how the body make it out in his head, well, what we gonna do and how we gonna do? No, he's getting fucking research from because when it comes to his diet and what he's eating is base content. So I don't know if he's getting research.
That was no.
The man's mix up a set of fucking bhaji. The man's eating creatine. The man go buy couscous. Yes, sir. The man, I don't know where he's getting information from. Now, bear in mind, I get him information.
This is the guy.
I get him information from the internet. So I calculate him part. Now I think he get it with that. And then remember, I gotta give you some respect because he's been doing this for 20-something years.
Correct.
I can't imagine you're doing something for 20-something and retarded to the fucking facts. Yes, sir. What is country be doing? And here, me now, only doing it 1 year. And I can tell you what the veggie diet is going to do. And so, what I can't tell you is what it's going to do for him. But remember, I get alongside of him.
Right.
And I am looking at his testing. When we start this thing, was Baji Day. Then we go to Couscous Day. And the fucking days, them never work. So we're doing, and I tell you, what has worked for me.
No, you know what? The man does live a ridiculous amount of weight. So the thing is, I am trying to catch up with his weight. So I constantly experimented with different diets to see how I could become stronger. Now I can tell you this is, since me and he started lift, I really take up a lot of light weight since we injured. Right? So I get weak.
Right.
But the man got me jumping weight to get back strong.
Oh.
So now that I get him back strong, I try to get stronger, more and more, to catch up with he and pass he, because somebody pass me.
Yeah, but what we are saying is the way how you go about it, and especially with regards to your meal plans. Trust me, I know, he knows, people know. Sometimes it just seemingly doesn't make sense. Seemingly, because we don't know where you're getting this information from. And it seems like you do
Where
this
you get
thing.
information from?
You do this thing today.
Set up.
So you just get up and run a brainwave.
Yeah, let's try this.
Today,
No, but there's the problem.
No, I want
Everyone.
I don't care. I want to experiment
Everyone
every
know.
diet.
So,
no,
how much
man.
upper body exercises we do?
Quite a few. We got
Average. Give me a ballpark figure.
15, 18.
Please do 15 upper body
session.
exercises.
No.
No,
20.
they are out of that. Between 3 to 5, he will beat me in. No, you can't. That's the fucking thing. We talking about lying and the fucking man lying right here.
Chest.
The man was fucking. Listen to me. This man was up on a live. Doing reps and I do 12 and he do fucking 8. And everybody could go back and watch it live. Who thought this is fucking retarded?
You can't count properly, that's not my problem. If I say 12 is 12. If I say 12 is 12, me tell you.
You understand what I'm talking about?
And which takes me back to what I
in
said.
upper body weights, I am not trained. Look at how he's toned and how
You see
he
the
cut.
bar face, the bar there, 12 bar face.
Right?
The man was asking something.
When you do 12, no,
You see
what I'm trying,
how much you do?
what I'm trying to teach him is that you can lie, but you can't lie to yourself. It is to your own detriment. Now, what happens? In your attitudes and mannerisms, it goes across, and that is what projects your habits. You understand? He is worried now why he can't beat me with the weights. Because you're lying to your fucking self. You program your subconscious that yes, you do this and you do that. This and your mother's can't never do it. So you will never attain that position. You understand? Now I know. Here I calculated. I doing what I could do. Out of the 15, they got about 3 or 5 that I can't do, period. He bench press and Adam's cut, and they got certain weights. The man is a masterful, right? Now, out of my leg exercises, there is not one that he could fucking complete when I decide to go to my weights.
Squats.
What's the squats?
Squats is when you got all the weights and go down. Sit down, go down.
When you put the bar on your shoulder.
Yeah, put the bar on the back of your shoulder, sit down, go down.
Well, we will go and do, listen to me, tomorrow,
Because you one leg exercise.
listen to me, tomorrow we will add squats to it and we'll do a video to see how far we can go.
Oh, God.
We can do squats tomorrow. Next
Tomorrow
time we do
we can do squats. I did legs with you today, and I maxed out. You understand? What I tell you? I look at it, how I look at it, and I tell myself, I say I am work. By the way, the 5 that I can't do now used to be 15.
Right.
I could not have done any when I first go to the gym. I was sore when I ride now with the bike like that in fucking hammer.
Agree.
4 months after, I got 10 covered, right? And a billion with my wrists.
I think generally that is the issue with a lot of folks that go to gym. They go to gym, they see, and this happens to both male and females, right? They go to them, they start attending gyms. They run in, they might see a group of folks beating, crazy amounts of weight, and for some strange reason they feel overwhelmed that they cannot achieve
No,
that.
you do you.
Right.
You gotta start somewhere.
Just go there,
You see
start.
my program
get it
in
done.
life with Bar is lifestyle changes. So for instance, what he does,
So remember we got a topic, right? Love, lust, and legacy.
All a part of it.
Okay.
all about it. So, because your legacy might be fucking lying.
Jesus.
You understand? A legacy that you don't really want to live.
Woo!
Right? No.
100 years from now, we're not going to matter.
When I go in, I say, here what? I watch this man body structure, and I watch me body structure. Here we say, you could start. I cannot start anywhere. I never been to the gym. There is no parameter. What I know, you understand, is that this fucking windbag can't do nothing more than me.
In his
So
mind,
I tell him, I say here, whatever weight you are set, you set I walk with. Ask him who he's do. I said, partner.
So if he said that you could do 5, you do 5.
take 290 pounds down, then rest upon the chest and see what happens. You shit a piece of skin right
No, but that is in one of the weights that I have.
Why would you want
I
to
can't do
that?
Sian.
Why you don't do
We're
it?
more than 90. I could not do, I ain't reached 70 yet.
Then what
But
kind of-
there when I wasn't in the gym, I walked my way up to 65 and I do 12 reps each. I ain't reached 70, I tried 70, right? And here I'm now running an injury me hand. But I am fully well aware, this is where I'm going, this is how I got built.
But that's
And what happened?
But that's what you're supposed to do.
He now gets carried away sometime and leads me on because I am thinking he's seriously understanding what he's doing. He don't know what he's fucking doing.
So,
Well, with the weightlifting, like how much reps and stuff,
right,
you know that,
right.
you go to that, right? But in trying to push the limits, in trying to push me, in trying to compete with me,
I got too much injuries for trying to compete.
you understand?
I just do what I can do.
Today, you don't even know here. You guys, what this man will do for the camera, Mike? If we record him, this fucking man will do thing what you know he can't do.
just
Listen to me.
because he's a
And
camera,
they,
right?
Siam push 1,100 pounds, or try to push 1,100 pounds. Leg press. I push 1,400 pounds.
Jeez.
Right? Here was the problem. Today, when we walk in normal, see her back out about 10:45 plates.
What 500?
Fucking back out, can't make the move.
My legs are
And
tight.
imagine the day
Sure.
we pushing, right?
Right.
And I said, partner,
If it
you
can't,
don't have to do
right.
this.
You
When
don't have
the
to do
ladies,
this.
when the girls watching, I make sure I show them I spot man.
But there's
Now once I know the ladies are watching me,
Device delusion.
I become a super strong man. I become
so
Once I just got to know the ladies
risk it
watching me,
all.
I become Superman. Anything,
telling you.
anything for the ladies. Anything for the ladies.
you listen, you
I
can
become
explain to me, I know. I know we work out already.
No, but we push a lot of weights in the gym. What I want him to do, because I don't want him to be...
You don't want them to end up injured.
No, but outside of the gym, what we're talking about is telling yourself a lie. I don't want him to be continually, all his life, looking for these things, right? And not knowing why he's not finding it. Because I find that Sian
No, remember when you
blames...
settle down?
I find that Sian blames the women for what has happened to him,
For his misfortunes.
for his misfortunes.
Don't be blame the women there. It's just
I have never experienced infidelity from any woman that I have been with. And I have always had a love and admiration for women. Now, one would think a man who speaks of women that way would want to have a woman by his side and would want to show off a woman and yes, walk hand in hand and all of that. When you reach a man like me status and you're afforded certain opportunities, you know that here you got to choose one or the other. Because I don't do anything halfway.
Right.
That's the first thing. So a woman would have to understand. The woman that is with me has to understand me. That's how it works.
He's a romantic guy too, you know. I like the whole romance.
No, I know that. I know that.
And the romance is what I'm trying to sort back and find. And as of lately, I believe I will find.
No, but if you are true to yourself, the first thing, it has nothing to do with what you're looking for now.
Correct.
Because I told you recently, he called me a day with a fucking girl. No. Right? When I watched your little thing, I think you was here, Bart. You was here. And the girl was outside. It was Bart was here, right? It was Bart.
No, it wasn't Bart.
But,
it was Coel.
So, the girl was here.
It was
Right.
a girl named good.
Little petite girl, like, right thing. Nice little thing. So I watched the thing now. I said, this innocence freaky.
Right.
Yes, sir. This is the kind of girl them that
Confirm the
walk.
same thing, Sian.
Same Muslim girl.
Okay, good.
Right? So I said she innocence freaky. This is the kind of girl that look like if they never do nothing, then they put in the fucking head behind the neck. The foot behind the neck. Yes, sir.
But I like them type of girls. I mean,
I'm doing that kind.
Right.
So when I watch, I said, Sian, something is wrong with this girl. No, what happened? At the time, the things was wrong, he was seeing, but he blinded by how he feel. After I tell you,
I believe I was desperate to find love. I'll be honest with you. I was desperate.
no, but at that time, I told
and
Sian,
anything was like love for me.
I told Sian at that time, I said, partner, hunker down, ease off with these fucking women. Now see how to be in the next fucking relationship. He didn't know a month now, he's serious. Yes, sir.
A month now, he's serious. A month now, how long ago?
I said, partner,
January. A month.
if you hunker down,
By look.
because he got this, or he got to get this thing, right?
You gotta get something.
If you find the manhood within you,
You gotta find back
to
love.
control yourself, contain yourself, I say here, let me stop.
Yeah, but love avoids lust. Since I've been trying to find love.
Love avoids
kept away
lust.
from
No.
How does one by-
No.
If you don't get lost in our
You self-started love too?
if you lost
This is the weirdest fucking
Hold on.
Love avoids
I've
lust.
never heard that before.
If you searching to find love,
Tell me something.
avoid sleeping
Ciagra does stand up your cock and your brain too.
Yes.
You need to stop. You need to stop drinking Ciagra.
Why drink half of
No, you're right.
Okay. She's some bread. Boy.
Then what the fuck you come with that quote? Love stops lust?
Love, yes.
Yeah. See, listen. I told you.
You know what's not about girls I know?
Listen to me.
Who try to settle down with one man, avoid sleeping around the place because they're trying to settle down their life.
They're making the same mistake you're making.
You don't try to settle down.
You don't try to settle down.
So
when you're ready to settle down, you settle down. What I'm telling you, what you need to do is stop.
Not settle down.
You start doing some introspection.
They gotta give you the definition because there might be self-thought again.
Looking within yourself. Really looking within to see where your problem is. What's some of the issues, the whys, the don'ts, the do's.
But again, I still understand if a man or a woman is out there sleeping around and now they're trying to come off of this thing, right? If they could pick one partner and just give it the all or something close to the all,
it doesn't work.
It's going to avoid them from sleeping around.
It doesn't work like that,
but it slows them down.
So why you pick it is you explain it. You pick a fucking partner to take you away from where you've been and your part.
And you
that shouldn't be it.
But it's not good partner.
The partner should be for a partner. You need to see.
But you just said the road was going wrong. Was that a good road?
No, but listen to me. What you have to do is stop.
To stop.
Not divert to something else.
Okay.
You gotta stop. It's like you're smoking fucking coke and you say, "Man, you're up and down. I come out of this coke. Let's start drink rum." You understand? You got to go through a rehabilitation process to come out of addiction.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop sex. Cause you can't. I mean, I gotta sex somebody. You can't tell him, so you gotta say stop sex then. You have to.
If that is what it
you can't. If
that is what it takes.
So I gotta stop sex.
To be extreme, in your case.
No, for how in anybody's case, how you could say you could stop lusting if you're still sleeping around. Then you have to stop sex.
No, but here, if you have a partner, listen to me. If you have a partner, they got one body. Let me say one body you're having sex with.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You got a partner.
Correct.
But not a love affair. This is how you get your release. You're making an affair. You know enough people. You got one body. You're fucking
with this one person.
But you're not jumping into anything, because no matter what you do, every time you jump into something, you're gonna get hurt. You know where that hurt comes from, Sian? You know where the woman attitude comes from? It comes directly from your action. Any woman, men have taken prostitutes out of her house and made them good wives. And now we have a woman playing this good wife, change their life. Because they see worth in what that man is offering. Any woman that you project, take over, and decide to truly lead will follow you. You understand? But imagine a woman have to compete with fucking you. You want to score to watch yourself in TikTok. You understand?
So
imagine a woman that compete with you. It's like fucking she's a transgender. You understand?
It's competition.
She start feeling like a fucking lesbian and that kind of mother. So you got calm the fuck down.
So what I must do with these chests and this body he was shaping up? I now watch it. I just gotta watch it a little bit. I say that I admire a little bit. But I gotta watch it a little bit.
Partner, listen to me.
That's what the woman gonna do for you.
Listen to me. You have all the connotations. You got all the underpinnings of a fuck boy.
Let me ask you.
You can't be in no relationship.
You've been sleeping with one person for the longest while. I mean, we're talking about me. What about y'all two here? What about y'all two?
Yes. I've been sleeping with the same person for the longest while.
Yes.
Both of y'all?
Yes.
And this is y'all being very honest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Did y'all stop sleeping around before y'all jumped into this one person?
No.
Because y'all found this one person during the time y'all were going through whatever.
Correct.
Good. Now that is what I'm saying.
No, but also, the difference here, I think, is that you wake up in the morning like, oh, I want to stop doing this thing. you will be the person that can decide to
Bart,
do this thing.
Bart,
And
don't
it
forget.
doesn't work like
Don't
that.
forget. We might be. Sian is not normal. Sian been on a fucking rampage.
I was testing the waters. It's called testing.
Sian been doing a rampage. Sleep with a different girl every day. He had fucking issues.
So
Me had no heartbreak and no issues.
he been on a rampage for the longest while. It's about 10 years now we're talking about.
But 10 years, no hard years. Make yourself alright. It was after my divorce.
How long ago was it?
No, my separation. I'm a divorce. My separation. My separation.
That's divorce or fucking separation.
No, it was after my separation. I'm a divorce. I mean, after my divorce.
So
I
here,
found
once
one
you
girl.
find yourself, now what I'm saying,
No, after my divorce, I started one girl for 8 years.
however you want to be,
Straight. Me like brother.
however you want to be,
Everybody know the one.
that's it. Right? We're
But
not,
be true to yourself.
I ain't holding you to nothing. I ain't saying in this group we gotta be perfect men and all that, because I am not perfect. I am
None of us
far
are.
from perfect.
No matter woman is
None of us
Right?
are perfect.
What I'm saying, were you seeking or were you trying to fit yourself in as you are not? It's a fucking delusion. You understand? When you attain the position, what happens is once it is a delusion, it can be seen outwardly. Because a delusion is the dilution of the fact that is clearly in front of you, but you're saying it's something else, right? If you're a fuckboy, keep being a fuckboy. Don't say my relationship, then next thing you get heartbreak again. Now
Yeah,
I'm
God,
telling
Lord,
you, you are going to go there because there is no woman that you could meet. There is no woman that you could be with. When you there,
But I
again,
don't want to
all
be
you
like,
doing,
I want to love me like
all you doing is promoting your Ciagra. Right?
I want to see I go do.
And then you're flirting, you're lusting with the fucking women them on the page. You understand? Once you're doing that, here, you know how I know you get fucked. Because Aunt, you come and tell me, does you have a problem with this and that? The girl is okay with
Everything you're doing.
And I know something wrong with you, skull. If she is see something wrong with you, and she playing like you fucking are, I don't know. She either part of the game or fucking retarded. And I don't think you should be fucking somebody who's suffering from Down syndrome. You understand? When he come and tell me, he never call, because he tell me everything. He never said,
This girl got issues.
she got insecurities, right?
Right.
I hear now, woman is insecure for the littlest fucking thing. They're out there showing chest, they in the gym, they're a man like me, where everybody feels a womanizer. Not a day. So it's two things. Either this girl is a part of the fucking game, or she suffers from Down syndrome.
Hey, but I see some very nice girls on social with them. So.
Again, here we go.
No, but you see,
Down
see
syndrome?
some, yeah,
You
you see
never-
some videos some girls working out with Down syndrome, and they got a really nice shape.
See, yeah. Oh,
It
God.
only sounds like about.
No, well, it's not beating up on Down syndrome. And when I use the term retarded bar, just for clarity,
Right. We're
I
not.
call anybody retarded. So if you're incapable of understanding and integrating yourself into the world in whatever environment that is, I say you're fucking retarded.
You're retarded.
People used to use the term ignorant. Well, you're ignorant to the fact.
Correct.
You're ignorant to this, you're lacking of knowledge here. I say you're
Correct.
fucking retarded. Because it's similar, you understand? A retarded person is incapable of working in the environment or communicating with people on a certain level. So once a normal person falls into, I just call him fucking retarded. So it's not specifically related to people with Down syndrome.
Yeah, we get that.
He might be fucking retarded, yeah.
Yeah, you're retarded, though.
I might be.
You're retarded.
So I'm saying,
Whatever works.
the lust love thing.
Listen, I think it just starts with you as a man being, like you've been saying all night, Critic. You as a man being true to yourself. And there's no greater respect that you could give yourself. And by way of that, project outwards to others than being true to yourself. Because if you don't know you, how the rash you want to be interacting with Tom, Jamila, Jones, Dick, and Harry, how you want to tell people you must respect me, but you don't respect yourself. It simply can't work. And that in itself builds up this thing where you go about every day thinking, oh, you're this person of grandeur, you're this body up here. But really, through the days why a lot
That's
of
not
us,
the reality.
days why a lot of
No,
us stay at home and cry ourselves to sleep.
I could have discussions without any fear of contradiction, and this is pulling from Aubrey Norton's saying, and he always getting fucking contradicted. I don't know, you can say no fear of contradiction. So, why I could say that is because I have always been true to myself. So when we talking about truth and fact, yes, I've always been true to myself. I've always been open.
Critic, do you know that's one of the most challenging things for people to do on a daily basis? Being true to self.
Not true, you know. True to self.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. True to self.
Yeah.
Because there's so many situations that arise that challenges sometimes what you stand for. And, you know, it really puts a lot of folks in a place where they got to be making split decisions, which is going to take away from who they really are. Put them into a scenario that they really and truly don't belong, and sometimes that scenario...
When you start facing that...
Alright, so let me ask you a fair question, right? Fair question. Adiba. If you see a man or a woman sleeping around the place, and they're trying to give the effort to one person to cut the process and sleep around the place, right? Would you advise them to continue down the road, or cut the road, and continue back sleeping around?
You can't do it now.
You gotta pick one.
It's like exercise. Go to failure.
Correct.
Go to failure.
Correct.
Go down the road.
No, but you can't ask a fucking hypothetical question when it's you, Scott.
I know we talking about me.
It's you fucking talking. Only more Scott you can talk about.
We talking.
You talking fucking you.
We talking.
You ask. You question.
Hold on, man.
And that is a true into self. If you are one to ask the question, say, hey, what y'all think I should do now? Let me ask ya.
No, but critic, despite all of that, who here right now does that? Who here right now?
All three we.
Sleeping from going wrong pole to pole.
None of we doing it right now. None of we. None of the three we doing it right now.
Yeah.
So,
no, you said it though. I ain't saying like, by the way, because I'm not saying
because
alright. So this questions to the random viewers out there.
Right.
Girls them and the men them out there. Let me say girl.
Listen to me, even this woman.
If you see a young lady sleeping around the place, and this young lady say, look, I just pick up this bag here, and like I want to stop, and I want to give it me out to this bag.
Right.
What you have to go tell the lady? You go tell she watch girl go back and sleeping around?
No.
Or give it you out to this one person? What you got to lose? You got nothing to lose?
Have you had in your new relationship a real open, conscious talk with your new partner about how you have been affected in your past relationships and what's the cause for your actions? Have you had that conversation?
Yeah. Not that I wouldn't say it was a full serious one, but it was a sit-down discussion where we talked about certain topics and issues before we get into anything.
Gotcha.
Before we got into it.
So, the way out of this one?
It took about 2 weeks before we decided to give it a shot and see how it could go.
Well, with this one, you let the woman know, this hurts me, this affects me, this is what I'm doing, this is why I do this. You understand? Because you have, Bart, myself, we all have certain things about us, like you were telling your partner. Me, be slim and trim and fucking good looking me whole life. Well, at least I thought I was good looking my whole life, right?
I just go and say
my whole life, right?
I just go and ask you the question. Ain't got a spot ever me too
Me never get so much a thing. Here, success itself has an attraction to women. Power has an attraction to women. All the things we do now attracting different set of women with different attitude. Right? Now bear in mind, when I had all the time and energy, never said women weren't attracted, but no, even more.
It's even more.
So when you come to the table now,
so let ask you
what exactly is your interest? Yeah.
How long are you last week?
I'm on this path only a year, 12 months.
Alright. So before a year and 12 months, there we go back. You believe any woman got interest in a man hustling with a big fucking belly?
No.
How much woman got interest in a man now hustling with a big
That is how I know. Listen to me. That is how I know that they are different interests. There's interest in power. There's interest in famous men. Here now, me fat scunt had it like half. Still had the rush. No. As I said, you're getting a different phase. So I got several. When a woman approaches me, I am at a standstill as to exactly what attracts her. You understand? Because don't forget, they ain't got no fucking dangles that I can't get. If you're dangles, if you're a fucking gold digger, you understand? Dangles, gold diggers, survivalists, all of them mother scunt. Me just got to say here, I ain't looking for a woman in Ireland coming. Once the government money, everybody know he got no fucking money.
We going.
Yes, sir. We going. So rule out all of them. Then you go to the upper class women who looking.
It's really nice if you could rule out all the women in Mount Like, if I could rule out every single gold, you can't. That'd be real nice.
You can't.
What do you mean?
Like if you could just
like
them and know them,
like to not,
them out
to not avoid them, pick them out and.
No, me avoiding. I'm telling you, from me perspective, I am telling you the access that I got.
Right.
So out here.
I don't like a gold digger.
Listen to me. All across the fucking board. Cause if you dress up, go to a dance, looking for something. Again, not all women are whores. They want to hear something nice. Who could fucking talk more than me? Talk is my business model scunt. You understand? Who could swarm? I don't swarm, but who could fucking swarm more than me? You understand? Who could swarm more than me? So let me say, she go out looking. If a man talk to she around would be a turn off. Because she's a woman.
Right.
Right? Obviously, I can come up with the right things. Because if I say, look, you know, looking at you, I see everybody running here, but I have to come and tell you that you are everything that a man like me would dream of. You understand? We're driving. You ain't driving. Now, let me say, main able talk. And I give you a 4 green quank and tell you, go and buy a fucking car and come check me out to the office tomorrow. Who's squanting coming?
Right away.
You understand? So you rule out that. Then there is your middle class, educated woman. The thinking this Bano got a bad attitude. He could be gross at times. He's very, vulgar. She got attitude. But what she could tell me by? I got the right size of cock, I got the right fucking height. You understand? I get rid of the belly. I could fuck from 5 minutes to up to 45 minutes. What cunt she could tell me by? All me gotta figure out now is for sure that this persona is not who I really am. And get you out. Right away, don't become conquered. So there's anything you could access.
Wide and vast.
Anything. Because I got all the qualities and, again, all the shortcomings that women would identify. But I ain't fucking fat, I ain't poor, I obviously ain't fucking stupid. You understand? As strong because women look at that, they think about that. So although yes, there's shortcomings, though, women say, the man is cost a lot, man. Yeah, that's a turn on. You left your husband for that? I thought this cock you left for. Is enough fuck you didn't get in. Imagine you telling me I cost a lot and it's fuck you didn't get in make you left. You understand? When they can talk to me, I just gotta get in the head and tell them. You understand? Or you then your second husband? Or you used to curse a lot. You're a Christian. Your sister. It's cock fuck you didn't get in make you left. Right? So I don't know how. Or does it bring back memories every time I say fuck?
Right.
Yeah, it gotta be bringing back memories. Because it's fuck you're looking for. And I say fuck. You can get the word and they can fuck you.
Hey, I get smart for stop cussing at time. And I don't know if he can admit it here.
Well.
At time I tell you, program, a man say, he don't like to listen to the program because it's cost too much. Right? And children as they are wrong, especially in the radio and so in vehicles. And the very next day, you just man start saying fudge and everything.
No, years ago I started using fudging. But from time to time, no, I don't know, because I don't necessarily need to. You understand? No, but it's just
I think it's just a personal preference.
It is.
Right.
No, here, I don't need to. Bro, I have 2 years. I don't need to. I just do it because I can. Like, who the fuck is that me? Who could do anything about it? You understand? And then, oh man, I am perfect. And I don't want to be a fucking wussy. Here was me problem. Oh God. I'm buggering little boys. I'm fucking little girls. I ain't molesting nobody. Nobody buggering me. You understand? What's fun? I got to ask. I got to act nice to man. I got to walk nice, talk fucking nice, smell nice, look. Oh, Scott, I want man. Something. Let me get to you know. What's Scott regular? You understand?
Yeah.
I got money. I got health. I got everything.
Yeah, but you could bring down the coursing.
No, that's me extreme. So every watch, a man, how do you do certain things I know you buggering? You understand, but I just cuss it. You try it. You talk nice and don't cuss and thing, at least me buggering.
Yeah, correct.
But me ain't far from you, because I doing wrong stuff. You understand?
Me, like you said, none of us.
Roger, you want to be the perfect guy.
I accept all of my faults. I accept every one of my faults.
I know you had a huge collection, maybe 100 pieces of sex toys. How is that playing?
I put it up. When I had it, I was constantly experimenting with different girls and stuff for the one trying. And ever since I've been trying to start over, just put everything.
Do you think that would have an effect in your relationship? Like how you had all these experiences?
Oh no, I plan to start use it back, but I can just gradually use it back. I ain't just pushing that aside and done. Slowly by slowly, bring it in and group shit in and get back to myself with one.
Full red room.
Yeah. I do plan to build a red room or something. But I got a question for us here, right? We're going back to the topic love, lust, and legacy. I want to ask us, based on what you have told me earlier, you especially, and you got a lot of men out there sleeping around, right? Now, you have a time where HIV in these things is very high in this country. And we're being real.
You had a time.
No, there's a time, right now, currently, sorry. Currently, HIV is very high. The highest it has ever been in the country. HIV right now is there. What would you advise these younger men who's sleeping around? Right, because you're saying you shouldn't just stop and try to move on with one person.
No.
You say you gotta stop first. But how do they stop first? Well, you could tell a man.
That's interesting.
But again, it has to do with what you want in life. What does an individual want in life?
But if a man or a woman can't find a proper person to settle down, what alternative they have? What choice they have? Not everybody lucky to find one person who willing to provide with one person.
No. I think, like I said, it has to start with you. So to answer the first question, always practice safe sex. There's no excuse, period. There is no excuse as to why you should not be practicing safe sex. Doesn't matter whether you're serious or not serious. Even when you are in a serious relationship, between yourself and partner, that discussion should be had in terms of how you're going to go about doing it. Because, again, it's a mentality. So that's the first answer. Always practice safe sex. No excuses there. There are no excuses there.
Outside of AIDS, making sure not to fucking wear, like, let me tell you, the amount of fucking unfathered children they make AIDS look like joke, partner.
They got things worse than AIDS, Toji. You don't want something like chlamydia.
Like what?
Chlamydia.
What's that?
He had chlamydia. You can tell me about it.
No, hey, don't. That's a serious thing.
No,
This guy's a fucking ass.
It's a sexually transmitted disease.
STD.
It's an STI.
Yeah.
STD, right?
And how does it? What it looks like?
Tell me about it. You know good about it. You just say you're educated about it. You're gonna tell me.
You can get it you can be wearing protection, condoms, but if you have genital contact, that is one of the ways it could be passed. And there's something you can't, you gotta get rid of.
What is the symptoms now that it's so bad, basically?
You don't know. Some people have it for quite some time before they start showing symptoms, and it basically starts with sores on the genitalia, leading to breakdown and so forth.
With a girl.
Well, that I never had an STD. So.
I never see a fucking dad with privates like this come by. If you say she's sore up and fucking the girl sleeping, somebody video the girl.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw.
Oh, it was a video.
A video.
I think I saw that for sure.
No. Meaning I don't problem.
And in that particular one, you gotta abstain. If you want to get rid of it, you have to. 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5
years.
3 to 5 years.
But we don't know they're going away at all.
You say them man is dangerous to the fuck yourself?
They're going away. Which man gonna have to for 3 to 5 years, right? Or woman?
How bad do you want it to go?
You tell me.
And this also leads back to the question: how bad do you want this so-called relationship that you're looking for? Because you got to work on it.
Yeah, but you stick to one person. Do
you know why people don't stick to one person?
They're not satisfied.
No, man.
No. The fear.
Yeah?
There's a fear.
Fear of what?
Fear.
Why you don't stick to one person?
I stick to one person.
Why you didn't in the past stick to one person?
Because I couldn't find the right person. Everybody pick up around them, got man about the place, they got a man. I have had a streak of bad luck. I can call me streak there.
Don't blame nobody for you think. You is fucking bad luck.
I ain't any bad
luck.
luck.
What the fuck you want to you had a streak of bad luck?
Them cheated on him out.
You contest the bad luck.
Because they cheated on him out.
I am sure you knew. I am sure. 9 out of 10 times you knew they had a man or they had a partner. No.
These were the ones who I would post on social media or they're around the place with.
Okay.
And then the minute I find out they got a man, I pull out. I done. The relationship done. I mean, I can still sleep with them. Yeah, I can't be done sleeping. So that makes sense. We stop. But I pull out the relationship. That's it.
Hey, so listen to you, right?
If we done
they gotta listen to you on a full stomach.
You're sleeping and I find out she got a man. We done sleeping, so we continue sleeping till we ready for glam.
They gotta listen to you on a full stomach, cause you're not true.
My man, she's bad luck. I just have not had a good streak for the longest while. Ever since I had this separation for 4 years ago from my child mother, I have had a crass, like goat bite me since then.
Goat bite you since you've been to since, but then it's a different story altogether, right? Listen, again, this thing is all about you. You cannot expect nothing good from anyone else if you cannot be good to yourself. I think the law of the universe is very, very simple. Whatever you put out there is exactly what you will get back in return.
But how, again, right? Remember, okay, there's a lot of people out there who is caught up in the lust life, right? And
what does that have to do with you?
Yeah? No, me talking about those people. You're asking, I would advise them.
I can't advise someone who I don't know
the situation.
That situation personally, or well, not necessarily to know the situation personally, but not to know what they are willing to let out or let on. Because what you find is that people often communicate with you, but they communicate what they think you want to hear. Yeah. So you will be advising based on what you are hearing, not knowing that they're doing something totally opposite.
People don't want to change.
People don't want to change.
Something you in my case.
Sometimes I always be honest.
In my case, I have chosen the path to disseminate the information of what is right and wrong, not who should follow the path of my right and wrong, right? Really and truly, when somebody comes to me, tells me the issue, I said, like I told you this morning, I said two things. If you're in America, you could become a millionaire. I could show you the simplest way how to become a millionaire in Guyana, which would be 5,000 US you can save up in America, right?
Yeah.
If you work for $15 an hour, you put up 1 hour of your money every day, 365 days in a year, and for 3 years, you'll become a millionaire. In Guyana, if you work for $3,000, I give you the least money as a laborer. $3,000 a day, put up $1,000 a day for a year, 365 days in a year, 3 years, a millionaire.
Right.
And I put it in the head how to become a millionaire, and everybody calculates like, who's going to take a drop from a tree? No.
Don't work.
This is guaranteed you'll have $1 million. You know what nobody wants to do? Make an effort. Hear what I'm saying? Fuck you. I don't care. Fuck you. You understand? What? Why I'm saying that? When you come, critic, I had hardship. This is your fucking business. I had hardships too. I never tell you about them. You understand? Critic, I feel like the other day when I really draw the line, old lady card. I think I need some help and so. Build a step for your house.
Right.
I said, so I don't want to work or to live in a position. So I go and check your house and you need a step thing. I said, auntie, put the life I can. I said, auntie, she can't back it. So I got diabetes, my foot not good. And then I said, you still drink a Coke and so much? He said, yes, and I drink wine every day. What the mother's son, they're going to spend me money when she for go killing she fuck yes. It didn't make sense. Fuck you.
Yeah, correct.
I have the answer because if I go, I think the logical thing is go say auntie.
I said the same thing.
Here what the problem happen.
Sure.
When I go say auntie, here I'll build a nice house for you. I'll take care of you. Put this property in my name. Give me a life interest that when you're dead I can get this place. So give me value back. No. She wanted to just die in fucking peace, Solomon. Die in peace. Left me fucking out your stress. Yes,
I don't like people.
And when I start thinking so long time, oh God, I'm going to help auntie and this and that, she fucking up herself. And next time I out a couple of $100,000 trying to build some fucking stuff for she. No. Partner, what do you want me to do? Oh, I want to help to do this. I want to help to do that. How does it help me to help you? Well, Mr. Critic, if you invest in me, this is where you'll get. This is the returns. Yes, nobody gets anything
for free
by worrying about fucking poor people. They will always be this big poor people from the beginning of time. What I could do is educate you as to how to get yourself, how to reprogram your mind to come out from the poverty thought process because it's a mindset. It's not a financial disposition.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct. Poverty is a mindset. I mean, the people who are staying in poverty, when you talk to them, you just hear how this behave alone. Everything is like the war over them, everything.
Something.
But you see the people who are in poverty, who's working hard and trying. When you get for them, it's like poverty is nothing. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this. We're gonna take a little time because I got to save up and I got a little, my studies and things. But I'm gonna get there. Give me a couple of years. When you talk to people that know who you know will live in poverty, so you talk to them, oh, my father left me, oh, my mother didn't do this for me, or me getting a good job. And the way alone you could tell that these people, hey, you can stay in poverty just how you talking.
They want to make no effort.
You can stay right there.
Like me workers, somebody tell you, right, don't give a fuck about your problem. I pay you a fair day wage. I don't care about your fucking problem. Because you know why? In the morning, I go in the gym and do as much work as they do in 8 hours in 1 fucking hour. Because I can tell you, when the mother's con left in, they don't be limping. Me, his con doesn't limp out today.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I tell you what? When I watch him Banner telling me, Bono, they're thinging, you understand? Stressing. I give a fuck. Partner,
but when you look
I just do what laborers do in 1 hour. I never, none of me laborers after fucking 8 hours ever limp out to the work. They gotta get injured skull, you understand? Me just gonna do it in the morning, then go to work with them.
And even then with injury.
It's a mind thing because, I mean, at the end of the day, you talk to most of them, they sit down when they got on food, they don't want to do nothing extra. They just want to go to work for a job. When they reach home, sit down and watch TV, They don't want to wake up in the morning early for do nothing. Marty make for sleep when you ask them. So they wait till the very last minute, wake up, go to work, come home, sit down, watch TV, unmotivated, know nothing.
It's a cycle.
And then you repeat.
No, here.
Expect for become rich, doing the same thing every
when
day.
I look at, if you put thought just alone into your diet, there's not much that has to change in life. If you just put thought into your diet, like me, I buy a pear. Simple things, and I'm energized. You understand? What do you want to do? The fucking problem is there are a lot of people who are being looked past and looked over. The growing middle class, because everybody crying poor, the single parent. I give a fuck. How you could be a single parent with 6 children and they're all ages? Like you never close your fucking foot. You understand? How you single, man?
I saw somebody ask me a question.
You're single and fucking.
About single parent and poverty.
Boy.
The link between single parent and poverty.
It's a mindset. If you know where to close your fucking foot, you're gonna end up poor.
Again, like I said, nothing is wrong. And I mean, I think it's unfair to tell adults to or to not engage in conscious activities, sexual activities. But oh Christ, man, wear a condom, no, man. Condoms free, condoms cheap.
No. Here, a lot of these women are trying to capture men, thinking it's cheering to capture men.
No.
And hear what I'm telling you, the men today are more barbaric than anything else. I can't imagine how a man could look at a fucking child, his daughter, his son, and not take care of them. They're more barbaric than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I hate men. I hate parents in general who don't take care of their kids. I take care of mine. I know Bart take care of his own. You take care of your sons. So I have nothing against anybody, y'all, when it comes to the conversation.
And most men don't know. Most men don't know. There's no fucking success for you if you don't take care of your children.
Correct, I agree on
You don't have the mindset to be successful. No success for you.
You don't want to take care of your own kin, who you can take care of.
You understand? It is the men who stand up there for a woman, who take care of children, bring up children. Certain circumstances, things didn't work out for you. You end up with another woman and more children.
I don't have a
But
friends
once
who take care of children. I don't have a friend. I
me
have
got nobody like that.
me and nobody.
You can't do
you know.
Nah, you can't
You can't do.
Yeah, I believe if I got a friend, anybody, man, I know, who don't take care of the children at all, I am not friends with them, son, at all. I don't want nothing to do with them. Don't get for them, I don't message them, do nothing. You keep your distance, I keep my distance.
No. Here. Again. I have had to make the hard choices over the years. That is why I am where I am today. You had to make the hard choices. And in keeping with our discussion of the love, the loss, and the legacy, I am building a legacy. Right? I choose not to be guided or be on a lookout for love. And loss has never been and will never be one of my traits. Simple. I'm not a lustful kind of man. You understand? And like even with women. So if a woman has an attitude.
Hold on, stick a pin. When you talk about lust, let's make it clear to folks that lusting does not necessarily mean as a man you're lusting after a woman. It could be lusting after something else that someone else has. Mm-hmm. It could mean
lustful behavior. Lustful behavior.
It does. We're just being general in that notion, just for the viewers to understand.
I was thinking actually lusting after women.
I know this.
I know this.
This is the only thing you're thinking about.
Imagine the man works in a.
Now that you said at the very end, almost.
Right?
No, I get you.
No. Well, what Bart has done, really and truly, our discussion was mainly lusting after women. But what Bart has done is opened it up to make people aware that it's not limited to. Lust is not limited to. So you're not totally wrong. It's though we're talking about that all the time. When I'm total fucking confused and thinking what's going on. I sit down and I didn't know what I'm talking about. Right? There's no really talking about, but he just explained that lust is not limited to in its definition.
Yeah.
Right? As to that. Because it's one of the sins. Lust is
one of the 7 deadly sins.
It's one of the
7 deadly sins.
Right? So that must be known. But in wanting to build things and do things and when I have set up myself in a certain manner that it doesn't really afford me the option. Like, for instance, on a daily basis, I would get like about anywhere from 5 to 10 messages from women who would have an interest in me. No, that's a lot for a man. This is different, Remember, I got thousands of people accessing me, right? So you see the friend request for Facebook and think, hi, how you doing? No, my reply to that is, hi, how can I help you? Or how can I be of help to you? In the cases where people genuinely need my assistance, and that's how I know about the 10. So on a daily basis, I get from 5 to 1,500 messages or calls on average. When it narrows down to this 10, is when somebody says, hi, how are you doing? Good morning, sir. And I say, how can I help you? And the conversation ends immediately. And he would say, hey, how are you doing? And a conversation strike up and picture and exchange and so you know what.
Yeah, but I gotta know the people I want, so I know.
No,
how can I help?
But if I say how can I help you?
Business and business.
Everybody who had an intention, right, to make it, then this is a fucked up man.
No, everybody
right?
talk to the same way, no.
Because
everybody
it's not normal, right? You know the man straight to the point.
Hey, champion, but
so I ward off the situation for people like want to have the flirtatious conversation. Yes,
I love the flirt when I talking.
I get straight to the point. I don't find that.
I think there's a time and a place for it.
Everybody is talk to the same. Every woman, when a woman ugly, or I would say like facially she's so pretty, or a girl who's very pretty, I talk to all them the same way.
No, I
call all them one.
I talk to all of them the same way too.
I ask them how was the day. I mean, just the other day, this girl had a little problem when she saw me heart and some girls. And then I show she says, everybody, content when I scrolling when I go on for a couple of minutes. Everybody pictures, I see man or woman, I gonna heart you. I see a man chop thing with the family thing, I will hide the photo. Yeah. I see a man chop with his photo, I chop her heart, I show the brotherly love to everybody. It doesn't matter, it's just that you're gonna take it wrong because you're gonna see a pretty girl photo getting heart, so you're gonna say, okay, you trying to signal this girl that you like shit, but does everybody think I heart? It doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your size.
It doesn't matter age matters.
So, right, if a woman is 40 or 50, 60, grandfather chop a photo, I heart the photo, everybody photo, I scroll it.
When I say age,
I chop a heart.
You see, you gotta be very...
No, I don't follow underage people then.
You gotta be right. So you gotta
I don't follow underage people.
You got to be clear. You just have to be clear. These days, you can't...
If I follow your underage, it's because I just don't know. I don't see nothing with your age or nothing. Right. You send me a request, I see we got a couple of followers, mutual followers, and I accept
that's something I really don't do these days. I don't accept.
No, I accept based on if I see you got a lot of business people have some mutual, I accept you because I know you got some kind of business. That's why I got a lot of businessmen as friends from your page.
I don't accept Facebook followers.
Me watching you see if I accept you as a friend from Facebook because it's limited.
That
I just don't add somebody who just ain't gonna know. You can follow me, I can follow you.
Right.
We can message each other right here. I don't have to be your friend.
Correct.
But for me, you be friend. I need to know that you make sense for being friend.
So guys, we come to our hour on this edition, an episode of Mancave, Lost Legacy. And I'm going to ask Sian to give his take from his perspective.
Let me go Bart first. Bart is the guest. Bart.
All right, Bart, yeah. Bart has always been very vocal, and because of his experiences, he's always brought an interesting perspective to the podcast. So Bart, again, thank you for coming, and your take on love and lust and building legacy. How do you see yourself, and what do you think people should do to stay away or get love, build legacy, stay away from lust?
I would like to start by saying it starts by knowing what you as an individual want. They say life is a fickle thing. Here today, gone tomorrow. And whilst we may plan for the future, you make 1 year plans, 3 year plans, 5 year plans, short, medium, and long term plans. You must not forget to live in the moment. You must not forget to live every day and enjoy that moment. Now, with regards to legacy, it takes work. Again, you have to know who you are as an individual, where you see yourself a year, 3 years, 5 years from now, and you make plans, make the tough decisions, work towards putting down the foundation that will make life easier for those coming after you. Some of us may not be able to see the fruit of our actions before we go, but for sure, because of what we are doing and the way we are doing it, our children may get to enjoy that fruit. That there is the legacy that I'm sure every man and woman wants to leave for his or her family. Love. Oh boy. Listen. Love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to be as comfortable with you as you could be. That in itself helps to bring the right energies to you. Because if you know that this is what you stand for as an individual, this is what you can confidently say, I don't like this, I like this, me one dog. And this is you being able to say it amongst friends and families that will heckle you. Friends and families that can say, boy, I was struggling with that. You can stand strong on that. People know you after a while will say, nah, this man don't do this. This man, he's not a kind of person. It definitely helps to bring that and reciprocate that energy back to you. Right? Early in the podcast, early in the recording, we were talking about men and women, jumping from partner to partner and looking to settle down on how if everybody who is promiscuous, because that's the word we use, if everybody who behaves promiscuously wants to stop, they can stop. I think it's something that people just don't want to change. And with any change, there will be difficulties. I think what happens also is the perceived difficulty of the said change. The lifestyle suddenly becomes a little more dull. So you got to find something else to fill the gaps of the varying personalities.
That is the perception.
Perception. I did use the word perception. I did say it, right?
Because I can tell you the best relationships are the straight ones and people living their life and loving. I don't think love could come any other way.
No. You can't love 10 people. Different. You can't love... You can't love 10... as a man, you can't love 10 women. As a woman, you can't love 10
One of our business partners. One woman had a life, you see the two of them. One woman had a life and the two of them fucking totally clueless. Yes, they just happy.
Right. But again, it all starts with you. Because you gotta say to yourself that this is what I want. And I will not stop until I settle to this. But then, how do you begin that journey to get to that point of where you want to see yourself? you are in a secure and confident relationship, you know, and things are going well. But it starts now. And believe you me, it's never an easy journey.
You to just wait till we get a mic to talk to.
But man don't talking to Mike, he's talking to the microphone.
Man, waiting on this man talking everything synchronized with each other, with word for word for we got. I like this man, he just waiting for talk.
I like critics.
See, love, lust, and Bart. Before we left you, tell us about. Again, Bart is an entrepreneur. He has a number of different businesses and so. So tell us a little bit about the cigars.
So again, I'm Sherwin Bart, also called Big Bart. I have a business, a cigar distribution and retail business called Embers Fine Cigars.
So Embers, every brand.
That is just a brand of cigar that you have in the box. That is the Rocky Patel's sun-grown Maduro you're holding there. One of the most prestigious cigars in the Rocky Patel lineup.
How much for one of this?
Retails for $25 each.
100,000.
Right. Apart from cigars, I'm also.
Tell us something. Benson Hedges is still sell?
Cigarettes?
It's cigarette.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to cigarettes.
Okay.
Two different things. Cigarettes are chemically infused tobacco. Cigars, on the other hand.
Well, I always say if you see a man smoking a cigar, you got a little class and quality towards it.
I mean, it is an expensive.
To smoke a $5,000 cheapest cigar, you got $5,000. It's not a cigarette. So if you see a man smoking a cigar,
it is an expensive hobby. It is an expensive hobby.
You got a little bit behind.
Like everything else has its niche. You know. Yeah. So don't feel the need. I often say to folks, never feel the need to fight to get into something that you cannot maintain. Yeah, I mean, I understand one time you want to try it, you know, you have a special occasion, but listen, it doesn't make sense to kill yourself to do something that you to yourself know to your true self.
No, but it's out because of the kind of nature of the cigar environment. It's like flossing, right? A cigar $25,000, you know, is only you. There's a different class. Even a buy, we're buying a fucking Black Label for $18,000. He's not a cigar buy.
No,
because it's 18. We have one cigar for 25,000. You done in half an hour. You even get a fucking high.
It will get you high.
You get high the last time.
Yes,
get high on anything.
No, but not like how days expect to get a high out there, right? So you'd be out of your league. Cigar is a classy thing.
I love a cigar.
It is.
Smoking is on me. I don't have a vape.
So tell us a little bit about the cigars and how people could go up, where they can get it and stuff.
So I don't have a storefront as yet. Embers Fine Cigars doesn't have a storefront. We operate our business basically online. You could reach us. We are on all the social media pages: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Embers Fine Cigars.
How about a contact? You got a contact?
Yes. In case you want to reach out to us, we also have a WhatsApp and a number you can call us straight. 640-5865. 640-5865. So, you know, apart from just trying to sell cigars, my thing basically with this is to make it more easily accessible to folks who may think that they want to do something different, they want to try something new, you know, they don't want to do I mean, listen, I got nothing against people who do anything else because it's a vice. Drinking alcohol, marijuana, cigarettes, just like cigars, it's a vice, right? Of course, everybody wants to do something different. Everybody wants to try it. You cannot deny that cigars over the years has attracted this classy behavior. You know, you see a guy with a cigar, you see a young lady with a cigar. Oh yeah, she has to be someone worth mentioning or worth talking to, or whatever the case is. Everybody wants to feel that way at some point.
Like when you see a guy in a waistcoat, alone, you don't know that's a classic.
No, we know that there's somebody trying too hard to do something that, Right. So, cigars do get you high. It's one of the most common questions I get. Yes, cigars do get you high. It's just like alcohol. You could, if you had too much, it makes you choke. You could get headaches and
it's a
hangovers.
Cigar. Just like
All of the above.
Let's see right here.
Sian, your term. Love, lust, and legacy.
I'll keep it quick. I'll keep it light. First of all, love took me a long time to learn this in life, but you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love nobody. I think one of the times when I acted out and I was out there focusing on lust was because I felt I didn't love myself. So I feel most important thing is to love yourself, do things that will benefit you in life so you can continue to love yourself, and the more you progress in life is the more you're going to start finding that love. That's for me. Again, this is just my opinion. Lust is something I think we all have to go through, and lust is something that will never change. We all try to look for better. We will always, for some reason, think the grass is greener, and all that's just lust. But if you focus on what you have and you water your own grass, you're not going to need to lust. But you gotta learn that. That's the problem. I am still trying to get back there in life. I was once there. I allowed a lot of anger to get the best of me, but I am trying to better myself every day. I am very thankful to have people like Critic and Bart in my life. A lot of y'all don't know. I got a little history with Bart. He helped me a time out of a severe problem mentally I was going through. And I think with Critic in my life, he's a very good friend, as people don't know, but people don't know the real Critic. They only know the social media Critic. I meet a lot of people which has tried to tell people this up to this day, when a lot of business people and stuff to say, man, is actually saying, man, how you friend with Critic, and I was torn to them, and I tell all of them the same thing. I said, it's because you don't know the real Critic, you only know the social media Critic. Mm-hmm. But he's one of these people who's been helping me. He has helped my daughter and myself. Well, I would say my daughter, he helped with her weight loss. My daughter's 17 years old. She's currently lost about, I would say right now, currently about 34 pounds in the space of 3 weeks. And it's continuing. Critic has been guiding her in her weight loss journey of the fasting and things what she should use and eat during she fasts. And I've been guiding her in her training and exercising for her toning of her body as she's going through the weight loss. And she's been doing very well. She herself was going through a severe depression. And now my daughter is in a wonderful, loving place that she's showing everybody, seeing it, and everybody's just complimenting her, and that has brought her spirit up tremendously.
Love it.
When it comes to legacy, unfortunately, not very, very few of us will leave a good legacy, and for most of us, that legacy will die out. So for me, I don't have too much to say when it comes to legacy, and that's a bit much I can say. When it comes to myself personally, as y'all know, shop at Guyanese. I do sell name brand items for the cheapest price in Guyana because I buy direct. I have here one of the most trending testosterone drinks in the country, in the whole world, soon to come. I got people in Barbados, Trinidad, Essequibo, Barbados. Everybody will try it, love it. And I've been doing massages lately. I've been getting very better at it, and it's learning me a whole lot. I've actually learned to myself in the past month with massages.
Nice.
And it's a whole different something when you get to know about it. Like, really different. More
Critic, I gotta admit, he sounds like the intelligent person we think he is,
So,
He's a good guy. He just
that's it for me.
Just a little bit of work.
Back to you, Critic.
So guys, we have reached to the end of another episode of the Mancave, and a lot of times the discussion go all about the place, but today the discussion is mainly about love, lust, and legacy. So, love. I have never been one to put the mantra of loving yourself first. And that is because when people say love yourself, they don't explain it in its entirety. So you'd meet a lot of people on social media, love yourself, and you find they're fucking narcissistic and self-centered. That is not what loving yourself is about. Loving yourself is like loving someone. How do you see yourself loving your child? You want the best for your child. You want to give your child the best that you know what is there to eat. You want to give your child the best education, the best nourishment. So in loving yourself, it's not looking at yourself and, oh, I love me. It is what you do for yourself that shows that you love yourself. So what happens, the main mantra, and this came out of some of the ministries and so on, had things that we'll talk about, love yourself, but they didn't explain what loving yourself meant. Loving yourself is putting the hard effort and time in being healthy. Loving yourself is trying your utmost to stay away from things that will hurt you in a relationship. That is what loving yourself is. Loving yourself is not putting on fucking eyelash and makeup and this and that, everybody fucking you and using your fucking head, you understand, skull fucking you. That's not loving yourself. That's being a fucking whore. You understand? And most people don't get it. I had to talk about it this morning.
They went from 0 to 100 real fast.
That's not loving yourself. You understand? Loving yourself is not giving your body to all of the men. Loving yourself is not fucking all the women as a man fucking all the women. Oh, I love myself so I can fuck everybody. You understand? So, I never went with the mantra of loving yourself because I never had the opportunity to really dissect it properly and suggest what really it meant. Loving yourself is taking extra time and attention for you. Not being self-centered, but thinking about what you eat. Thinking about what you do for you. Because here what I'm telling you, a healthier me is less stress for people. Like yesterday, Shelly did the thing was she see with the beef, right? Now I could only imagine how my friend feels about me. Right? If she gotta buy the beef herself, me she did buy the beef place, and I say I gotta pay because it's me thing. She pay whatever bit. She's glad to have a friend who's taking care of himself. You understand? So right away, the friendship works better because she know, yo, this dude healthy. Like me, he going in the gym. I taking care of myself. It translates to loving myself. Although I don't use that term, I take care of myself. He know. Imagine somebody got dragged up the fucking step. Somebody got called. He with his own fucking issues. He's a bag of fucking issues.
That's
mentally.
Right. That's right.
And then somebody you got called.
That's to keep you on your toes.
You're coming out. You're doing. You're
keep you on your toes.
That'll stress you.
Keep you on.
Correct.
He know. This fucking man is a beast.
Yeah.
This is a monster rolling with his skull. I'm glad for them on this man. Yes, sir. So in acting a certain way, doing things for yourself a certain way, people feel good about you. You are purposeful in life, you become. So loving yourself is not being selfish. People say, oh, love yourself. Then what the fuck it means? You could tell a society as fucking illiterate as this one, just love yourself and let it with them. No. You see why they're there when they're there? Because you tell them love themselves, and half of them think love is fuck. Yes, sir. I love you.
So a lot of self-sex happening.
They mix up love and love.
No. I mean love. When you tell, we have a love self. When you tell a girl a love,
right?
Love a man.
You ask a girl,
well, love me.
Why she love a man?
He's sexy.
She don't know. Yes, sir.
It's the pipe.
All she knows she's sexy, man.
She fall out of love with another man. They don't leave that man. Let me tell you. When a woman leaves a man, she's been fucked. People don't get that. People don't know it. Most of the modern day society, right? When a woman leaves a man and said, I love another man, is just about chicken fuck.
Correct.
You know what I'm telling
I
you?
agree.
You could never see a woman leave a man. Right? And as she said, you know something? The close chicken fuck.
He does really
the closeness.
you know.
Facts.
Here,
Facts.
the closeness.
Facts.
She never comes and say, you know something, the closeness that I get from the other man. And when she was you fuck with it, she'd say no. She could never say no.
And as we say, when they lately start sex, is so true. Because
As soon as they get fucked, they in love.
when they start sexing months with the same side man, it just become a routine. And when they want to sex, they know they can reach out to this person. But when they start saying, look, I love that man, it's another man, is when they just start having sex. That's so blasted true.
Yeah, sir. So,
He's not a little thing or two.
Love-
He looks shubri, you know.
love in its context and loving oneself, one has to understand the context first. Lust. In this day and age, with social media and how women are throwing themselves out there, I can't speak for women. I hope there are women that would come out and speak for women. I can speak for men. It is unmanly and ungodly to be lustful. Right? It is unmanly and ungodly. Because as Bart said, lust is not limited to women or men's attraction to women.
Or vice versa.
Right? So, a man must know in your attitudes and your mannerisms is an etching in your DNA of what you are to become. So a lustful man obviously is a man who has not put much thought and into how you would be affected as a result of his lustful behavior. Because lust expresses a certain level of blindness. And if you're blind in one way, you're most likely blind in many ways. You might be financially blind. You might be spiritually blind. You might be physically blind. You understand? You're not seeing things the way they are. Now, again, I am no preacher. I'm no perfect man. I can only tell you, in striving to be perfect, I have had these experiences. In striving for perfection. And again, it is like looking for it is like living your life with the expectancy to be given entrance into the gate of heaven in the afterlife. Right? So one must know lustful behavior will not take you anywhere. Not to say me now watch, me watch. You understand? You could watch. But when it is measured, or when I think it is perceived as lust, is when one adds intent to what one sees. You understand? When you start thinking and imagining and you see a fucking woman pass in front of you, where is your friend daughter? Right? If your friend daughter pass in front of you, dress a certain way, and you watch it or beautiful young lady, it's a matter of fact and registering. When you become lustful,
there's no way.
Then we watch it, you and cat, like something wrong with you, scunned by. A man wife pass in front of you. Like if I got a beautiful girl and I watch him and I say, well, he didn't see. You got that, but Scott, you ain't see me yet? You fucking blind? You ain't see me yet? Yes, sir. And that is how you know whether you're lustful or not. Because at times you got to catch yourself and say, well, no, that's not me. That is not how it's supposed to be done. There's nothing wrong with questioning yourself. Ask, is it normal for men to do this? I would look at the quotes. I used to see some big men had sex with a 12-year-old girl, and you know they were not aware that it's not normal to end up in jail for the rest of their fucking life. They obviously could not have known that it's not normal. Because if they are programmed in their mind mentally that is not normal, you can't get a fucking dick up like rape. Like rape.
I think I got a special type of.
Is a sadistic person.
There's a small group of men.
Yes, sir. That is a sadistic person to rape a woman. Because I don't know fighting about her and no one and she post drag.
Actually, you don't.
You didn't get to know fucking her for that, right?
That's a special.
So that is with lust.
Group of men.
As it relates to legacy, I work tirelessly. Like, ask yourself, when people will look back at history, ask yourself, who will come 50 years from now and what will they do that will outdo these conversations that myself, Sian, and Bart are having, and these things that we've imparted with y'all. Y'all will be looking at social media videos that we have done and the things that I've done in this country, and that will be the guidance of the future generation who want to be real. You understand? Because you got a misfit. We got past this phase of the hymns and the horrors and the who's and the is.
We got past it, doesn't I?
Yes, sir.
We got past it. I still to the.
What do you mean?
But then do it time where you pronounce.
Yeah. No, is that we?
No.
Society.
He's not speaking about us.
Society. So when they're dead out and people looking for the way, because somebody ain't gonna fucking live with Aristotle and Einstein and all. 50 years from now, we ain't gonna be here.
Correct.
Right? But Bono will sit down and say, listen, what the fucking Bono? Was the easy Scott? Yes,
Yeah.
So I've already started building a legacy, and I'm hoping that it is one that serves a purpose to humanity in general. Because some legacies are built for persons and family, a legacy in the family, a legacy in the community. You understand? But I daily am using myself as a guinea pig and having the experiences and sharing those experiences of which a lot of people live vicariously through me and have those experiences too. So I think I've already started building my legacy. I'm hoping it will be all I have envisioned it will be, right? I can't say because it is upon real legacies are measured by its ability to stand up after its authors are gone. The author is gone. So great books are most of the times is after the authors would have gone. So only in my passing then the true nature, intent, durability and everything else of my legacy will be known. Right? So guys, that being said, I will come to a close. And I ain't got no cigar, I ain't got no prick.
You're right. You're right to say you got no prick.
Ciagra.
I ain't got no Ciagra for sale.
You're right thing. You got no prick.
I just am offering you information in its realest form. I'm hoping this program has been as edifying as we expect it to be. I want to thank Bart and Sian for coming once again. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Keep it real, looking out for you in the next podcast.
Blessings.